Well, this morning, another twist in the Delphi murders.
One of Richard Allen's attorneys is now calling for the judge to leave the bench. Let's get to Samantha Johnson, who has been reading over those new documents again this morning. Sam, what can you tell us? It just feels like there's been so many twists and turns in this case recently.
Yeah, that's right. Another turn just with these new documents that was filed in the last few hours. And this is especially interesting because we know it was just last week when the judge in this case announced Richard Allen's defense team would be stepping down. But now one of those attorneys, Brad Rosie, says they were coerced into withdrawing from the case and that he won't do it. Now, Rosie is now arguing that the special judge, Francis Gull, threatened to use a prepared statement that listed problems she had with those attorneys, which allegedly included a leak of crime scene photos, which Rosie and fellow attorney Andrew Baldwin say they didn't know about. Rosie now claims Judge Gull asked the defense to stop working on Allen's case back on October 12th, which was about the same time state police started looking into an evidence leak from Baldwin's office. So now in these new documents filed by Rosie, he is asking Judge Gull to recuse herself from this case for what he calls a bias and prejudice against Richard Allen and his attorneys. Now, we have reached out to the court to get their response on all of this. Judge Gull has not commented yet. We will play you a part of what she told us when we were in the courtroom last week, coming up at 6:30.
Well, in a case that now seems so unpredictable, I have to ask, like, what comes next in this?
Yeah, and that's a good question. Today, actually, we expect to hear from the attorney representing Allen's attorneys. We expect him to file some sort of document in the case today. Plus, we know Richard Allen is due back in court next Tuesday. That was initially to appoint new counsel and to set a new trial date. Of course, that could change that. We'll keep you updated with what we learn in the coming days.
We'll see if those dates actually come to pass. Samantha, thank you for this new info.